make the strings.
Dave, what are you doing?
I'm just pulling an S13 harness apart so I can get some wires to extend the passenger side headlights.
David, smile.
Bark?
No, smile for the camera, David. All right, guys. I don't know if this is part 10 or 12 or 11 or is it 13? I think we're on part 13 of the giveaway car build. Hopefully, you guys are stoked about my little floor plates that we installed. Well, I did that last night, but yeah, my metal floor mats with dimple dies in them that look dope. But anyhow, Dave's yanking apart this harness because he's gonna steal the wire out of it so that it's all the same color.
Well, and because we don't have wire for the because we don't have wire for the turn signals, the bumper turn signals, and the running lights.
Yeah. So he's basically doing that and then pulling the wire out of the harness from over there, pulling it over here, and then running it up underneath the fender, and then that's going to be for the headlights. So there's going to be like headlight harness under each fender, essentially, and that's going to be the only wiring up here other than the stuff going to the fans, but we still need to wire the fans. The other thing is, I already took it off. I took it off.
What?
Hold on. So this is like the little wastegate flex pipe deal. So basically that's how it's going to come out of the wastegate, go into like a 45 and then dump into the exhaust. So we are recirculating the wastegate on it. I know a couple of you guys, I mean a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, just dump that shit, just let it scream at people. But I don't know, I've always wanted to have a recirculated wastegate on a JZ just because they're so loud. Like my drift car is just super loud in general, so I just have it dumping, but it's just like, when you're ripping it, like, people know you're ripping it. I don't know. It's crazy. It's loud.
It's tight until you're, like, next to a cop and you have to, like...
You have to rip it.
You have to manually control it.
Yeah, you gotta stay out of the boost. But nonetheless, the exhaust will get more aggressive, like, as you, like, get into boost because the turbocharger from the, like, inherently reduces the noise because it's, like, spinning, you know, like the turbine or whatever. So it muffles it down a little bit. So it makes it a little quieter just with the turbo on it in general. But then as soon as you bypass that, like the exhaust coming out of the wastegate's a lot louder than it is coming out of the turbo. So it will make the exhaust a little bit more aggressive when you're in boost, which will be pretty cool.
So where exactly is the bumper lights? Are like right?
They're like
the markers?
Right here. I would give it like a little bit of slack. Yeah. But yeah, anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and get to welding this thing. I need to adjust it a little bit, and I need to pull the downpipe off and officially get it kind of mounted on there. But I need to, David used this 3-inch hole saw and
I made it work.
I don't know how he made it work, but he made it work.
I put washers in there, and then I had to cut into the actual bracket that held the shit down.
Oh, wow, David, you did.
Well, that's fine, because I could do it again.
You just do it again, huh? No, but yeah, it has like a little weird spot right there. So I need to kind of grind that out a little bit, get it to fit nice on the pipe, and then I'll pull it apart and weld it.
See the washers? Spacers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because this was hitting.
Look at that innovation.
Yeah. Here, let me give you.
No, not me. All right, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna cut this hole right here. So basically, this is the piece. No, this is the piece. You can see I got a solid mark right there going around it, and then I kind of trace the inside of it, and that's about the size of a hole, and I'll probably end up going a little bit past that. But yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and drill this with maybe this. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Ooh, that might work. It might. Probably not, though. All right, so I got the hole kind of drilled in a little teardrop shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that guy welded up. Hey Dave, is the earth flat?
I don't know.
You don't know if it's flat?
As long as you point a high enough power telescope straight and there's nothing in your way.
What?
You can see.
Okay. So I got this thing kind of tacked up under here. It looks pretty good. It's got a flex pipe.
Yeah, that's the only time you need a flex pipe. When you have a wide joint.
David, don't get him fired up.
The only time you need a flex pipe.
Quit.
Wide joints.
Fire him up, David.
Don't get him fired up, all right? Yeah, this, yeah, I'm pretty stoked on how that turned out.
I thought you were drinking. Yeah.
Burned me.
Yeah, that fast.
No, the other day I was welding aluminum and I burned myself. So we got the downpipe all done. I would pick it up and show it to you guys, but it's really hot. That little section of weld right there looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. And then this was kind of being a pain in the butt because as soon as you get into it, it like would disappear and stuff. But other than that, it looks pretty good. And I think it's ready to go back on the car. We can go for a rip, right, Dave? If you get these damn headlights wired up. Oh, Dave's messing with the headlights right now.
Yeah.
And pretty close. If you got a high beam to work, all you need to do is ground some stuff. And then like
ground everything.
put it in a harness and make it nice. We also need to put coolant in it. Actually, that's what I need to do right now.
What was your project?
Well, I've been welding on that thing for hours. Yeah. Here we go. But I really like this TIG welder. This thing's probably one of the best things I bought off the internet so far. I mean, besides the RV, but Power TIG 200 DV. I got this thing off Amazon. Link will be in the description. And then I also got this this heat wrap too. That's what we wrapped the downpipe with. So like I said before in one of my last videos, be sure to check out the links in the description. I always try to throw random tools and stuff that I use or I feel like are relevant to the project or whatever at the time, so you guys could kind of fetch those if you need to. Alright guys, so we got the downpipe installed, got it all heat wrapped and everything plugged in. The recirculation for the blow off, or not the blow off, the wastegate all hooked up. One of the things that David did was install this here, you see right there on the ground. So that's basically a pass-through for the battery cable for the positive. So anyhow, so we're running this battery cable to the back, which we're gonna put like a little, maybe like a little battery, like right here, one of like the little baby batteries right there. But yeah, so here on that right there, and then basically, so what we're doing is we get power from underneath right here. So you can see that's basically where we get all our positives. So we have a power wire right there going around. This isn't tied up for its final deal, but it gives power to the starter. And then this little wire right here, this little black one that runs up to the alternator, and that kind of gets excited from there and feeds back in through the harness. We got the fuel filter and everything hooked up right here. Still need to tie up the fuel filter and some of the lines in the back. But yeah, we're getting close. One of the things that we're hooking up right now is these dual fans. These are those awesome Summit Racing fans that I have on my drift car, and keeps that thing pretty cool, like relatively cool for, you know, considering that it's a JZ and an S chassis with a radiator in the front. But right now we're installing this Summit Racing thermostatically controlled dual fan electric relay kit. So basically we're running one relay each with like a 30 to 40 amp relay to each one of the fans, since they pull so many amp, or since they actually pull quite a few amps. You can see I went ahead and the stock upper turbo coolant line, I went ahead and deleted it, tapped it, and then put this fan thermo switch on. So I believe this one turns them on at 180 and turns them off at 170. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and install the relays right up under here.
Back here.
Back where? Right here? Oh, so we're installing them right there. And yeah. Yeah, I like all this like recirculated stuff. Look at that streetcar. Recirculated blow-off valve, recirculated wastegate, recirculated David. I just want to go for a rip already.
Wire tech.
Yeah.
Look at all these wires.
Yeah, where'd all the wires go?
All of them.
Oh, we haven't showed them that the headlights work yet, huh?
Well, no,
Not yet. Well,
side doesn't work,
yeah, this side doesn't work, but the other side works really good.
I mean, we need to go to the junkyard and get some shit.
Yeah, we need to get some connectors. But essentially, so we got high beams, low beams, and running light, and then we just need... Is this the turn signal?
Yeah, we need connectors.
Yeah, so we need connectors for all that stuff. But we're getting close. So hopefully tomorrow, after some other things, we'll get this thing... I don't know, it's about getting ready to be buttoned up. I mean, essentially, we just need to run a few more things under the dash.
Nothing under the dash.
Oh, look at that.
Dome light works.
The dome light's on right now. Just killing the battery, David. Should I turn on the headlight?
Yep, turn them on.
I'm going to show you guys the headlights. You guys don't think this is amazing, but David literally had this whole entire harness like yanked through, so that it's got the two
running lights,
because there's going to be one in the bumper with these one lights and the kooky bumper or whatever. So you can see there's like a running light on the edge and then the turn signal in the front, or vice versa, something like that.
No, the turn signal's on the edge.
Turn signal's on the edge. The running lights in the front. But yeah, so get those installed in there too. All right, guys. So we're back here the next day. David's making a movie.
Now I'm doing a live stream.
What am I doing?
You're
Doing some 2x power? Lithium?
yeah.
Lithium?
Yeah, let's see if it's on.
Yeah, it's on. So anyhow, we went to Batteries Plus and we got this nice little battery. I had this cage laying around. It's for a little Braille battery, and that's kind of what we wanted to do to mount this thing in here. So we had to modify it just a little bit to get it in there. So anyhow, we wanted to put it right here, and so we're gonna. So we went ahead and drilled through here. There's a couple, I don't know, like 2-3 or so inches in between here, so I was able to get some rib nuts in there. And this battery literally weighs, it feels like it weighs probably 3 pounds. Which, if you guys know, like those, I don't know, you like pick it up and I mean, look at that. Like it's super light. It doesn't even feel like it's a battery. Honestly, it's super lightweight, and it's lithium. So anyhow, it has like 400 cold cranking amps, which, if you guys know, like the Odyssey batteries, they weigh like 30 pounds, and they have, I think, right at like 300 for like the bigger one, like the PC like 60. No, I think it's like a PC 680 or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy mounted on here. Nice. I've been using these things for everything. Basically for this build, these little like dress-up kits. Dress-up bolt. They work pretty well. Make it look a little bit cleaner, at least. Dave, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to find a bolt.
Rummaging for nuts and bolts. So, I don't know if you guys can really tell, the engine bay is buttoned up fully. So, got the wastegate recirculated, everything recirculated, turbo coolant lines, all that stuff. Fan thermo switch, stock coolant temp sensor switch, the hoses, the radiator filled and bled. And let's see, the little thing for the booster, the brakes are bled, the power steering is hooked up and working, all the intercooler piping is tight. In the inside over here, kind of putting the carpet and the interior. I need to mess with the back real quick. I need to grab the harness bar, but we got most of the stuff ready to put the dash back in, and yeah. So we got the battery all mounted back here. Officially all nice. I don't know, just been kind of buttoning up a bunch of random stuff. We've been here for, I don't know, like 10 hours or something like that. No, Dave's been here since I don't know. We were here till like 5 in the morning yesterday. He slept for like 2 hours and came back.
I go to the junkyard before they closed.
Yeah, so he's been here forever. He took like an hour nap a little bit ago. I've been here since like 4, so I've only been here like 13 hours or something. Kind of, I don't know, just buttoning stuff up, trying to make it clean, trying to make it nice. We had to bleed the brakes and, you know, tie up a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, just tons and tons of little finicky things here and there. Yeah, so we're gonna continue doing that and maybe take it for a test drive. So I don't know, we did it's 5 in the morning right now. We had a video shoot planned at like 8. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen today, just because we still need to do. I mean, I don't know. It's close, but it's one of those things. I don't know if we should rush or not. But I don't know. We'll keep picking away at it until we're about ready to fall over, and then I guess we'll figure it out. All right, guys. So just a quick update. The other night or 2 nights ago when we were here until like 5:30 in the morning or whatever, we ended up getting the car running and driving. Went and drove it. I basically just sat the seat in it. We got the rear harness bar kind of installed their back seat in there. But yeah, so I went and I drove it down the street, and you know, this seat's not bolted down or anything, so that was pretty sketchy. But we didn't end up making it to the video shoot. I mean, the car wasn't going to be 100%, and you know, there's a couple little details on the car that I knew we were going to have to spend a little bit of time on. Mostly just kind of getting the corner lights and everything fitted, and then, you know, the blinkers, and, you know, just random stuff. So I mean, it was 5:30. We'd been here for already like 13 hours or something like that. David had been here for like basically 20 some, no, not, it was about 20 some hours or so. But yeah, didn't get that going. Anyhow, I filmed the whole like first drive clip on my head cam, and like that Sony 4K action cam, it does random things every once in a while where it just gets like angry at itself, and it just like corrupts one of the files, and it chose to corrupt that file. The whole thing was like a gigabyte, and I drove for like 10 minutes, and you know, like you could hear the turbo and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do, since it's Monday, the day that I'm supposed to be uploading this video, I came down here, I was gonna edit it real quick, get it uploaded, and then start working on the car again. I'm gonna take it for another quick drive, and then the next video should be it kind of completed, you know, buttoning up some of the interior and things like that. I also noticed the battery box thing, like some of that like footage got kind of disappeared. But anyhow, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw my my seat rails, the Buddy Club ones, the sliders, out of this thing on that seat, so it's not so sketchy. At least put like 2 bolts in it, and then take it for a drive. So to give you an idea of what was actually on this thing, it's like these brackets right here are welded to like a, I don't know what, custom made ones. I mean, it sits really low, but other than that, so like I said, I'm going to be replacing them with this Buddy Club set that was out of my car. Alright, so I don't think this bracket's gonna work, if you guys could tell by looking at that thing. It's like a monster truck as far as how high the seat sits in there. But nonetheless, it'll work for a test drive, just to go show you guys real quick, since my camera deleted my other stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go for a little test drive, and just show you guys how awesome that little 2-pound battery works. Just cranks like nothing. Fires right out. The tack and stuff was working. I don't know, something happened with that. Air fuel's working though. So we'll go for a quick little drive in the monster truck seat. Hopefully you guys have a good angle. car feels really good. You can tell the fan thermal switch and everything's working good. Keeping her nice and cool. Exhaust, like the heat wrap is kind of like steaming a little bit, but sounds good though, right? Runs really good. The power steering pump is like angry right now. I don't know what its problem is, but it's definitely mad. But literally when you drive this thing, all you hear is turbo. Yeah, the blow-off valve. You can definitely hear the blow-off valve when it sounds like I don't know, it just sounds like compressor surge. Sounds like compressor surge, which is like the best sound, but it's not. Yeah, pretty dope. So maybe I'll change the power steering fluid in here. I just have ATF in there, which is what kind of the Nissan stuff likes, but maybe the Toyota pump doesn't like that, so I might swap it out for some different fluid, or try some Lucas power steering conditioner in there. But nonetheless, guys, I just figured I would give you a quick little update on the situation today, and it was probably a little bit better, like actually driving day now that I wasn't so scared to like get on it right away. But definitely feels nice. I feel like it's on 6 pounds. Feels like it's on 6 pounds because this Synapse wastegate that we got, basically there's like 4 ports on it, and you could kind of control how much boost you run based on just moving the wastegate line and where it goes on the thing. I don't know. The Synapse stuff is crazy and weird, but that's supposed to be 5.9 pounds, and it feels like 5.9 pounds. But it feels like a good 5.9 pounds though. Turbo definitely sounds nice. So I definitely think we need to throw this thing on the lift, double check all the suspension stuff, but David will be here in a little bit. We're gonna finish buttoning up the interior, and next video will be kind of buttoning up other random stuff. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to head over to motionautotv.com, get yourself entered for a chance to win this thing. We got, Ty, let's see your t-shirt. Look at that. That's one of my favorites, that and the square stamp. This was an initial Supra prototype, but we sell a lot of the Supras. We still have hats left. We still have some 4X shirt sizes left. I think we almost sold out of all the 3Xs, didn't we?
I think all the 3Xs are out of the S14 shirt. There's some couple 4Xs, and there's some 3Xs back in stock for the other shirts as well. So anyhow, we did have a couple issues getting some orders out. Basically, our order that we put in 3 weeks ago should have been here, and it was just late. So been running into issues like that, but appreciate you guys being patient with us. I mean, this is the first time ever doing this, but again, appreciate you guys watching, and make sure to head over to motionautotv.com. Every $5 spent is an automatic entry, and yeah, get yourself entered for a chance to win this pretty car. Like I said when I was driving it, it's gonna be hard to let it go. I mean, I have to, but it's gonna be hard to let it go. Catch you guys later.
Beautiful mind. If it's right, the stars align. Nothing can keep you from feeling my vibe.